Hey, how about one more time for Phil and all the comics you saw, huh? I'm the last comic of the evening. I hope you guys are ready to go out on a huge drop in energy. Is that okay? I don't know why they put me last either, but just gonna bring the show to a nice rolling stop. Is that okay? My name is Drevyanko. I am Ukrainian. Yeah, that's funny. I'm not asking for any sympathy. I'm not asking for any applause. I'm just saying that if you don't laugh at my set, you support Russia. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I'm a tall white man. I'm sorry about everything. I don't know. Had a bad couple years in us. Any tall white guys in the house? Good, stay quiet. We don't deserve to speak. We've had a bad run, white guys, you know. I do think white privilege is totally a real thing, though. And I don't get when people say it's not, you know. Because, like, the moment I realized white privilege was real was when I was arrested, thrown in the back of a cop car, asked the officer if he could scooch his seat up, and he did. That was, yeah. He was like, from the bottom or the back? I was like, both would be great. 6'7", these legs can't handle the back here. I sat up front, who am I kidding? Oh man, do you guys have COVID? Who in here had COVID? Yeah. I tested positive backstage, but I feel good. Feel okay? Good. I was warned about the keys. I'll let it go. Okay. Pretty shocking, though. Yeah. They're going after you in the green room, dude. You don't want to hear it. I did have COVID though, and my thing with COVID is that it was whatever, I was sick, but I was just so bored. I had nothing to do, you know. And the moment I realized it was getting bad was when I watched not one, but two documentaries on the Unabomber. You guys remember him? The aviators, the sunglasses. But then I realized it was getting even worse when I started to see where he was coming from, you know. I watched this Unabomber documentary, and they asked him when he got arrested, like, why'd you set off all these bombs across America and kill these people? He was like, I just think we need to dismantle society because we're all fucked from the start. And I was like, I don't disagree. You know? He was a smart guy. He went to Harvard. He had a PhD. You know? Yeah, it's weird, you know? He's a smart guy. We put him on lists with, like, serial killers, you know? Which I'm not sure is fair, you know? He killed 3 people, which is terrible. Awful. But if you put it in perspective, that's like 30 less than Ted Bundy, right? And only 2 more than Alec Baldwin. Like, that's not... It's not that bad, you know? He shot her, not me. I don't know. I just proposed to my girlfriend. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, yeah. And she didn't see it coming at all. Yeah, because we broke up 8 months ago. But I'll get her back. She doesn't know I knew her new address, but I do. And I'm working on it. But I went through a COVID breakup. Anybody else? Well, fuck you guys. Thought you were on my side. It was tough. I went through a COVID breakup. We lived together. That was the hardest part, you know. Because we kind of saw it coming, you know. It's one of those, like, and you try to, like, save it by like spicing things up, being like, we gotta save this, you know. So like we tried to do fun, exciting things, like towards the end. Like one night I came home, and she was dressed as a schoolgirl for me, right? Yeah, public school, just jeans and a t-shirt. But it still turned me on, honestly. Yeah. Yeah. She had a clear backpack. She brought a gun. It was nice. We had a good time. I hid under my desk. I called my mom. Told her I loved her. We were together 5 years, and all those years, I didn't know she liked lingerie, you know. I gave some to her, and she was like, ooh, you want me to wear this for you? I was like, yes, please. She's like, what else do you want me to do for you? I'm like, if you could just keep the tags on, that'd be great. Because that's got to go back. I'm trying to date now, which is where I've been out of the game for a long time, you know. I was on a date with some girl, and I figured out pretty quickly that I just don't care what anyone has to say at this point. You know, like you get older, and I just don't care. That's my problem, you know. Like I went on a date with this girl, and she wanted me to have an opinion about everything, and I don't care about one thing, you know. We were at dinner, and she was like, what are your thoughts on Israel versus Palestine? I was like, I'm like still getting over the Breaking Bad finale, so it's gonna be a while before we get there. It's a soccer game, right? It's going well, I think. She was like, yeah, we need to eat the rich, kill Donald Trump, and save poor people. And I was like, okay, I'm a liberal guy, but I have shit to do, so I'm not gonna. But no, she was like, we need to save poor people. That was her big thing. I was like, okay, so I handed her the check. She was like, what are you doing? I was like, hey, save a fucking poor person. Fucking hypocrite. It's been a pandemic aside, it's been a weird 2 years, because believe it or not, my dad actually came out as trans. Yeah, phobic. He's not a fan, but I got to sit him down and say, Dad, come on, this is 2022, right? If you want to live in this day and age, you need to learn how to text me that stuff. No more voicemails, okay? Great. It's really easy. I just went back and saw my parents for the first time in a long time. And we had a good time. We hung out. And then they ended up kicking me out of the house because I said the F word, right? Yeah, Fauci. They're not big fans. I come from a conservative family. Does anybody else? Yeah, of course you do. You have your whole life around your neck. You're the. You think everything. You think we're gonna get decimated pretty soon, and that's your bunker. I come from a conservative family, and it's weird. Like, we disagree on stuff. Like I still every day have to live with the fact that my own mother voted for Donald Trump. Yeah, no, and I think it's insane that women can vote. And America's got a long way to go. My dad, big alcoholic my whole life. Big alcoholic. We didn't talk for 10 years at one point. And then one day out of the blue, he just texted me and he goes, Drew, I miss you, son. Merry Christmas. And I didn't really know what to do with that, because it was Halloween. But I'm broke. Is anybody else broke? Yeah, right. I'm trying to make little changes to get back on the uphill, So right now I've been making coffee at work instead of buying prostitutes. And that's one little change. I learned it on TikTok. It's a fun little trend. I've never bought a prostitute, but I think sex work is totally a real profession. Anybody agree? I think it's a real thing, Even my buddy and I were having this conversation. He was like, Drew, would you pay $50 for a blowjob? And I was like, I'll give you 40. Hey, guys. Thanks for listening. My name is Drew. See ya.